Hey, it's Tay, and welcome back to Mosh Pit Stables. Today we're jumping in with another opinion review video. Another quick disclaimer. These are my thoughts and opinions. You click to see my thoughts and opinions. I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum, just me being brutally honest. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Lot number 1, we have the Trotting Morgan Stallion in a delicious glossy dapple bay with blue interference. From here, he looks nice. I am not a fan of unrealistic interference on a realistic colored model, but I have no doubt this guy's going to make someone very, very happy. Very interesting color choice, blue over bay. I'm curious, but also scared to see what this guy looks in, like, a normal daylight in person. I feel like he's going to be very interesting. Not for me, but very cool idea. Lot number 2, our Paso Fino painted as a handsome red dun overo. He is very handsome. I love him. Up until now, I haven't cared for this mold. I love him. Especially his blue eyes, and it looks like he may have a badger face situation going on. He's awesome. The leg burring on his leg, well, yeah, his legs looks beautiful, shading in his tail. I want to know what his other side looks like. I would not mind bringing him home should I ever be so lucky. Lot number 3, the felt pony in a lovely strawberry roan Sabino colorway. That was a mouthful. She looks like she would pair perfectly with Heath. I would love to see side-by-side comparison pictures of them. They'd be cute little shelf buddies. I don't have a Heath, but this makes me want to get a Heath. Yeah, she's really cute. I like the dark mask sort of over her eye. The Sabina markings are around her lower belly. It sort of looks like a flower to me. I'm not sure why, but it looks like a flower. Looks like she may have some mapping as well. I love mapping. Lot number 4, fan favorite Andalusian stallion done as a fun, glossy, peacock-inspired decorator. I love the shade of green on the tail. On the hooves, too. Like, that's a very pretty lime green. I'm not a decorator fan, but I would like to see more of that color, if that makes sense. I don't know how they're gonna do that, but I like it. Yeah, so the color is sort of like at the croup of the tail a little bit on the hindquarters. Very interesting. I would like to see that detail better, but yeah. Very handsome. His eyes look a little iffy. But he's cool. He's cool. On to the next. Here's the second row of live auction models. Jumping right into lot number 5, the quarter horsey yearling as an adorable chestnut Tobiano with cat tracks. Not crazy about the mold. I just don't care for vintage molds much. He looks cute though. I love the little ermine spots striping on his hooves. I love how many cat tracks they put on him. He definitely sits apart from most other Tobianos Breyer has done. The shading in his mane and tail also looks super cute. Lot number 6. I'm in love. I'm in love. I thought nothing could top Duwamish, also on the Dundee mold, until I saw this horse. Our Australian stock horse, painted as a unique chestnut brindle. I love him. I'm obsessed. There is not a chance in heck that I'm going to own this horse, but if there ever was, I would put all my eggs into one basket just to get him. I adore him. Whoever gets him is definitely one lucky duck, and I hope whoever wins him is willing to post him on Facebook to admire him up close. If not, I totally understand. I know people suck, but yeah, I adore him. Best live auction horse, in my opinion. Lot number 8, the Iberian horse as a shimmery dapple silver gray with a somatic mutation. I love that Breyer is doing more somatic mutations and funky marks. Absolutely love it. Just not on this mold. I don't care for this mold much either. I don't care for the shimmery metallic dapple grays. Like, I don't know what it is about. I mean, they're both shiny. And clearly one is a model, one is a horse. But it's just, the shine is just so different. Especially speaking as someone who used to own a dapple gray. And seeing that, the shine that they have when groomed properly, it's not represented well in model form to me. A lot of people, show sheen. Yeah, but no. Maybe that's just me being too picky, but yeah, this guy is very handsome, just not in my taste. Except for the somatic mutation, that is right up my alley. Just not great execution on this model. The last one for this row is lot number 9. The beloved sham done as a stunning glossy dapple palomino. Breyer. This right here. This is what we want to see more palominos look like. Not the bare plastic manes and tails. The off cream manes and tails. Perfection. Perfection. Keep doing this and you'll automatically step up your palomino game by 10. I love him. And his dapples, I mean, he's shiny, and Breyer's photos don't necessarily do a lot of these guys justice, but it looks like he doesn't have fish scale dapples. From here, at least. Maybe in person is a different story. I don't know, but I hope that he looks like this in person, because he is lovely. Alrighty, so on to the second to last row. Lot number 10, Cedar Farm Wixom, done as a lovely bay blanket Appaloosa. I've never been tempted to own a Wixom before, strictly due to her size. This makes me want a Wixom. This makes me want a Wixom. She is very, very pretty. Like, to me, she is like the Brindle Dundee, just on a different level than most of these live auction models for this year. She is stunning. If I had the chance to take her home, I would not look the other way. Absolutely. Lot 11, the Connemara mare as a glossy dapple bay. Breyer, I just want to know what happened between this Connemara mare and Wixom. What happened? She looks like poorly done acrylic tortoiseshell patterning. If you know what I'm talking about. Like, years ago, my grandpa used to have this fake tortoiseshell detailing in his car. I used to stare at it and it'd make me sick. Like, the motion sickness from being in a car while also staring at tortoiseshell patterning. This is what it reminds me of. This poor Connemara mare. Yeah. Not a fan. The poor girl. So much potential just lost. And it's not even her fault. Lot number 12. Standardbred mare. Done as a beautiful chalky dapple gray. Yes, this is Animar's coloring just slapped onto this different molds. It looks nice on her. Better than I think that it did Animar himself. But again, speaking as a person who had a real life dapple gray, these dapples are just not dapples. And the lightning strikes, or the lightning marks on the leg, whichever you're calling them, my gray did have some, but they did not look like this. So, yeah. Coloring definitely looks way better on this mold, just still not for me. Maybe you can hear Ellie, I apologize. Lot number 13, the Rhenish German Draft. Saturday on-site raffle model. done as a handsome dapple bay Sabino. He's pretty. These dapples look a little interesting, but he's very pretty, very handsome. I love his blue eye paired with a darker body color. Again, the little ermine stripes, spots on the hooves, on the cornet bands. I like the shading in his tail. Some very interesting shading. I can't wait to see what his other side looks like, honestly. He's very pretty. Lot number 14, the Walking Thoroughbred, also known as Carrick, I'm not sure, as a stunning chestnut Sabino. This guy is also very handsome. Definitely different from past Sabinos that we've seen, but this is still quite realistic. I actually think that I do have a reference photo saved that's quite similar, just in case I had the opportunity. But, I mean, clearly I'm never going to own this model, so maybe I'll just throw it up here just for fun. But, yeah. No, I like him. And his shading, he's not a flat chestnut. He's got some highlights, some lowlights. Very well done chestnut. And a very pretty Sabino pattern. Okay, so here we are with the very last section of live auction models. Lot number 15, Jumper, also known as Bristol, done as a lovely dapple Sooty Palomino. He's very pretty. Again, loving that his mane and tail are not bare plastic white. I think the more silvery tone definitely suits how bronzy he is. I'm just trying to see, like, it looks like maybe its eyes playing tricks on me with the background, but looks like maybe he has some mapping around the one sock that he has on his hind leg. That'd be really cool. But once again, there is something about a really simple model done really well that, like, all of his details, all the small details just pop. Even though it's so simple, such a simple design, they just pop. And I feel like that is definitely what's happening here with this guy. He's very handsome. Lot number 16, the Vanner Mare as a beautiful gray Tobiano Sabino. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Another one that well, the mold itself, I don't plan on getting anytime soon, simply due to her size. But say that I had some lucky random chance, I would definitely go for this girl here. She is beautiful. It does look like her eyes in this picture. They're either solid black or maybe they're two-tone. I just feel like, especially with extreme white patterns sort of dominating the coat pattern, coat color of a horse, I feel like she would have looked better with blue eyes instead of these black gumdrop eyes. Sort of reminds me of, like, the old school, the SpongeBob popsicles when they had gumballs for eyes. Just the dark black nothingness. So yeah, my one and only thing that I tweak about this girl is probably preferring her to have blue eyes. Like, darker blue eyes, not icy blue. But yeah, she's cute. I love the kissy marks on her muzzle, though. Lot number 17, the Cantering Welsh Cob. Done as a stunning red dun blanket Appaloosa. He's very pretty. I love these zebra markings on his legs. Up there on his neck, I can't, because no one has seen this mold in person yet at the time of this video. So I don't know if that is in neck wrinkles up at his neck, or if those are, like, extreme done primitive markings. But either way, he looks very nice. I love the darker spots overlapping his lighter spots, sort of like from his shoulder clear back to his hindquarters. I think that's a very cool detail. I can't wait. Because, I mean, I feel like this guy, we have better chance of seeing pictures of him on social media. So I'm hoping someone will post really nice detailed photos of him. Lot 19, the Andalusian mare in full, as a lovely dapple rose gray mare and bay growing gray full. Very pretty colors, not molds that I'm crazy about. Again, I love the little, the ermine spot and the stripes on the hooves. The graying on the mare's face is lovely. It looks like she might be a little bit fish scaly, maybe not. Maybe it's just me looking at it on a very small screen. But they both of them look very pretty. That is a very nice gray color. And then the last one is lot number 20, Totalis, as, hopefully I'm saying that right, as a stunning glossy blood bay Overo. He looks, maybe it's just this picture, but he looks more like a true red, sort of like decorator-esque. But I mean, he's very pretty. He is very striking. I love his jagged edges. They're not just blobby Overo marks. They're detailed Overo marks. Especially around his, like, why am I blanking? Around his flank area, all the smaller spots and speckles. I love that. He looks like a candy in this rich gloss. So, yeah. I'm not crazy about the mold, but he looks stunning. So that is the last live auction model that they will show us. They have 4 that they're saving for Breyerfest that no one else, but that we won't see until Breyerfest. So that's going to be very exciting. So that is my thoughts on the live auction models that we've seen this far. They're not going to show anymore until Breyerfest. People are there in person. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my mindless rambling as I'm bearing through, getting more comfortable in front of the camera. I'm going to, as a little bonus, going to include a little shelf overview of what my new shelves look like as I'm prepping for Breyerfest. And of course, once everything gets here, I'll show what they look like with everyone home in their places and whatnot. So yeah, let's jump right on into my shelves. I don't want to get too lengthy here because I did a collection tour earlier this year. I want this just to be a overview of what it looks like now, especially since it's empty spaces. Things will be changing again here soon. So yeah, at the very top we got some Breyer animals. I reorganized my trads to organize them by pose. So standing, walking, trotting, etc. There's my Geronimo boys. Empty spaces. Will it be new ponies? Breyerfest ponies. There's my classic that I'm going to be trading after Breyerfest. I'm very excited. There is a custom portrait of Spooks that I did. Don't laugh. Spooks was my very first horse. He passed away 7 years ago. But just yesterday, I found out that he is a great ×5 grandson of Count Fleet and a great ×6 grandson of Manowar. So that was very exciting for me to find out, even though he's been passed on for quite a few years now. Moving on down to my minis. So minis are still organized the same way by date acquired, oldest way in the back to newest here up front. So from 2018, these are all the guys that I've kept. Looping back up front. Oh, there's my one and only Resin. I love him. All looping back up front. Clear down to my 2 newest. These both got here yesterday, July 2nd. So it's pretty funny to see come nearly full shelf, if you will, from 2018, these guys here, way in the back, all the way to July 2024. That's everyone who's made the cut to stay in my collection, and they fill up one entire 7-foot shelf. That's crazy to me. Moving on down here, sort of my miscellaneous memorabilia, buttons from shows. This guy, 'Tis the Law. I actually found this guy while I was working at Dollar Tree. He's beat up a little bit. But I was reorganizing items at work and I got poked. I don't live in a great area, so I thought maybe it was something else because the back end was exposed. It is a little rusty. Thankfully, I'm updated on my tetanus shot. So yeah, I cleaned it when I came home, and yeah, 'Tis the Law has stayed. Here's some random halters. Some of them I made. Only a few of them have been made from other people. This guy is a customized headpiece from Highlander. I just made very minor adjustments to it. Some stablemate animals. I don't know if I plan on keeping those or not because I can't do anything with them. I just think they look cute. Wasserman bobblehead that I won at a Emerald Downs raffle. It was really cool because I remember years and years ago, my grandparents took us to the races when Emerald Downs, like the day of that they were handing these out. So that's really cool to have because when we were moving, I was looking for it, couldn't find it. I was just really upset about it. And then go to Emerald Downs for a model show, and then I won him back. So here he stays. Here we have the mini resin roses that I use to showcase the placings for my minis. Some 2 Breyer pens, the Ideal Appaloosan Voyeur. Pretty sure that's Voyeur. Some model flower crowns from Infinity Breyers. These were from the first year that she did a Christmas advent calendar, tack advent calendar. So yeah, this blue with a sparkle, that's my favorite. My only 2 Breyer plush. I thought this one was so cute. I missed out getting this one when he first came out. I love the antlers. I got this guy for the antlers. I will say that. Antlers on ponies is just, I love them. And then behind those guys, these are all my division champs. These are not overall. These are all just division champs from shows. These are all of them. My one and only reserve overall is right over here from Rainier Classic. Until I find a better spot, that's where it stays. So it's still part of the shelf, just a little hidden in the way. Down here is a business card holder. I want to use it as a picture holder. I'm not sure what picture yet, but it will definitely be show or model related. So yeah. Down here is my show tubs that a giant plush bear is holding everything in right now. All my pony pouches, my show apron, my tablecloth, etc. And that is a ribbon pillow that I made myself to manifest some good luck. I say it works. My biased opinion. And none of that is sewn with a sewing machine. I hand made that, the entire thing. Except for the ribbons. Those are obviously old recycled ribbons. Over here, Danny is finally going to get a new home. She's going to be customized. Newport is going to a really good friend of mine. She's also going to be customized. Everything from Oliver, clear down here to this tack making set, is going to be donated to a show here. Except for the stall in the back. That has been in my family for quite some time, so I plan on keeping that. I just need to figure out what I'm doing with it. Then down here, got miscellaneous Breyer stuff, a little bit of Breyer tack and accessories that I need to get rid of because I don't do anything with. Down here, this is all my pony pouch making supplies. I accidentally set fire to the sewing machine that I inherited from my grandma. Now the third home appliance that I've set on fire. It's fine. So yeah, all my pony pouches are made by hands. I can get a new machine for like $200. I just want to wait till after Breyerfest. Maybe for my birthday. Maybe for Christmas. I'm not sure. So yeah, don't torture yourself and hand make your pony pouches unless that's your thing. I don't really mind it, but it would be a lot faster with a sewing machine. Over here is just more artificial vine and my bubble mailers for whenever I take halter commissions again. If you don't know, I used to make halters. I used to take commissions for my halters. This one here is made for my rainbow weather girl. Focus. I thought it was fitting. This is like my first one experimenting with rhinestones too. This one here is made for Midas. This guy is for my 7 Art surprise, sort of candy corn theme, if it will cooperate. It won't, but it will. So yeah. But this one, where is it? The rainbow rope halter. These 3 were not made by me, and obviously not the Highlander headpiece. But yeah, so all these guys over here were halters that I made. Those weren't. So I just need to, I feel like I've had a long enough break. I'm not burnt out from making halters anymore. I just need to get more supplies and shift focus. So yeah, that is my pre-Breyerfest shelves. Thank you very much for tuning in to watch. I can't wait to see what they look like after Breyerfest, especially with the finishing touches that I'm adding. Hopefully it's not too much. Maybe it will, but honestly, I'm loving how extra I'm being with these shells. I feel like it makes it pop, adds its own flair. So yeah, hopefully it works out. If not, what the heck. I'll find something else around the apartment to use them for. Once again, thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you in my Breyerfest haul, and I hope you have an amazing Breyerfest weekend. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for caring to watch.